Michaela Brooks with the AHSAA Radio Network. We're at the Birmingham Area Media Days. I'm joined by Devonte Agee, outside linebacker for McAdory High School. And Devonte, it's an exciting time for you guys. You say goodbye to a longtime head coach, but now you're welcoming new coach Bart Sessions. And,
Yes, sir.
How excited are you guys to, obviously you enjoyed playing for your former coach, but to have a new guy in and then kind of have some new blood in the program?
It's exciting having Coach Bart in. He's talked to us all summer about getting to learn his system and how he operates. And we've done fairly well with it for now. It's still some wrinkles here and there, but we'll have those cleaned up on first game. So it's great to have Coach Bart in with us this year.
Some people don't like change, but is it kind of been exciting to have to learn a new system and learn some new language and how things are going to be done around there?
Well, for some of my teammates, they kind of get confused a little bit of what Coach Bart's his play calling and his signals and stuff.
Yeah,
so,
which is expected.
Yeah. So, but I kind of tell my guys every day, that's a part of football. You gotta be ready for changes. Sometimes change can be a good thing. So, he's come in, he's put a whole different system in for us. So, we look for that system to work pretty well for us this year.
On the defense side of the ball for you guys, I thought last year y'all were really good on that side.
Yes, sir.
And what was it that helped y'all click on that side of the ball last season?
Well, last year. We kind of had our D-line. We were really solid on the D-line. We had several guys that go to school to play at the next level, But Coach Smith, what he did with us last year, and that's what I kind of liked with Coach Smith. He kept it simple. He didn't try to confuse us with anything. He always told us. He said, do this and you'll win the game. He didn't always. He didn't try to give us wrinkles and this and that or whatnot. He always had a perfect game plan for us. So that's how I say we won most of our games last year. Defense, offense. They had their times here and there where they had their struggles. But defense. When you have a strong defense, they can come in and they can make plays. Get stops for you. So that's why I say how our defense was so strong last year.
How much carryover from last year's success do you think there will be for this year's defense? And even though it is a new system, obviously you got still some good players running around.
Oh yeah. I say this year our strength will be really the whole defense. I wouldn't say it would be a specific part. We got certain guys returning: me, Marcus Evans, Zach Sheridan, Kalen Daniels, and Tavares Mays and Tyler Key. We are all returning guys that played on that defense last year. So, then we got some new guys that stepped up. They kind of really opened some eyes a little bit, And judging by the spring game and how we came out and put it all on the line for Coach Powell, for our team, for each other, I feel that this year we'll have some of that same mentality. We just got to get some younger guys, a little bit more varsity experience. So, yeah, that really sums it up for really.
And as a guy that is returning, like you mentioned, an outside linebacker, that is an important position to kind of set the tone up there in the front of the defense.
Yes,
but
sir.
How much pressure are you putting on yourself to now lead these young guys and push them in the right direction to help learn this new system and get everybody ready for week one?
Well, it's all about you gotta show up to practice every day. You gotta be a vocal leader. You gotta be able to tell your guys, hey man, you're not doing this right. You gotta do it the way coach wants us to do it. You gotta push your guys to be better than they were the day before. You gotta get, even though with a new system, we gotta get better each and every day. And that's something we carried on from Coach Powell's system. We got to get better every day, and the more we get better, the more we perfect our craft, the more we just get out and we just get together and just go at it with the offense. Learn new plays. It just gets better for us.
talk about your region a little bit because, I talked about it with Coach Sessions, but he hadn't been a part of it. You played in it last year. You saw Bessemer City. You saw Hillcrest, Tuscaloosa.
Yeah.
You saw Northridge. Man, it's a tough region, but what's it like to go through those guys and get to play that type of competition week in, week out?
Well, being in our region, given that you got Bessemer City, Hueytown, Hillcrest, Paul Bryant, a lot of tough competition, from down there in Tuscaloosa, not easy wins. It's basically all who wants it more. And that's what it all comes down to. Playing Bessemer City and Hueytown, man, you gotta bow up and you gotta fight, And we had a tough game with Bessemer City last year. Bessemer City's always been a team that's gonna come out and they're gonna play good just because they know it's McAdory. And that's the thing I always say about Bessemer City. If they're not gonna play one good game, they always gonna play good when it comes down to McAdory. And and I have a lot of respect for those athletes over there. Hueytown, with Rodell Williams, me and him, we had a lot of me and Rodell go way back, and it's always fun playing against him, playing against Hueytown. I played against him since I was in the Little League, But he's a talented back. I'm not gonna take anything away from Rodell. He works hard. He gets after it, and it's just a little bit more motivation for me to just go out and play games against play games against those type of guys. Especially and then you mentioned Hillcrest. Hillcrest is a team. Their offense. No matter if they have one athlete or two athletes, they're always gonna be that team. They're gonna their offense is always gonna be electric, and they just gonna come out firing, throwing the ball. They got good tempo, a good coaching staff. Being in our region, you gotta be ready for whatever that the teams throw at you.
You mentioned growing up with Rodell. I mean, how happy are you to see the success that he's having, offer-wise, and all the attention that he's getting as a friend?
Yeah, with Rodell, man, we always, from middle school on up, we always knew Rodell. He would be that back that would probably go to one of these big schools. But when he got the offer from Alabama, some people thought he was gonna go to Auburn, stuff like that. But he's always been that guy that make plays. That big time back from Hueytown, that kind of like that other rival school for us in McAdory. We got a lot of history with Hueytown, being when Jameis Winston and his team came over here and they played us. So it feels good to have to see Rodell succeed. But
you just don't want him to succeed when he plays y'all.
Man, when he gets on that field, it's me versus you. So that's just how I take it.
That's another thing I was going to talk about is when you're in this area up here, all these teams are so close together, and so week in, week out, you're basically playing a rivalry game against everybody that you play almost. So how challenging is that knowing that Hueytown's going to get up for you, and the next team's going to get up for you, and then the next team's going to get up for you. Bessemer City's then going to get. I mean, how challenging is that though? Knowing that, you're right here with all these teams that y'all all want to beat each other because of the rivalry that goes back to when y'all were playing Little League ball.
Yeah, it's really exciting. Playing those guys you kind of you'll see out in public somewhere.
Yeah.
Some guys you kind of know personally and stuff like that. Now, you talk trash here and there, all that type of stuff. It's just real exciting to be around those type of guys. With Bessemer City and Hueytown, those are really the two main schools, man. Some of us, we kind of tell each other don't go at it, but it's always gonna be that one person that gets on social media. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Man, it never fails. So
I guess just make sure you ain't that guy.
Yeah.
Well, man, I appreciate you taking the time to join me today.
Yes,
good luck to you as you enter into this season. We look forward to seeing what you guys do in year one under Coach Sessions.
Yes, sir.